everyone, it's Paige. We're back for the YouTube video. I first off want to say thank you so much for all the really awesome and supportive, nice comments on my last video, and it just really meant a lot to me, so thank you. As you can see, we are not on the golf course again, and we're going to do a little bit of a fitness video today. I have my little helper here, and I'm just going to go through kind of like a quick cardio, a little bit of band work that I normally do more on like an off day, something that you guys can do anywhere. You can do it inside when you're traveling, you can do it literally, you don't need a gym obviously. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's get our heart rate up a little bit. Obviously the first thing you want to do is stretch and warm up your body, but I'm not going to go through that today. I like to first, before I do anything, I like to do band work. So I have two different types of bands here. I have a longer band, which I'll show you what I do, and then I have my black band. So we're gonna do a little leg work this morning. I usually like to hold on something just to keep my balance. You can do it without holding on to something, but I put my the band around my ankles, and all I do is just go out and in. You want to have it really controlled and not feel like you're just kind of like going really fast. It's more like you there and you kind of pause it. I like to do 4 sets of 25. So I get to 100, but you can do whatever you feel is best for you. So really listen to your body and see where your kind of fitness level is, and don't push it too much right away, because surprisingly this does get you actually pretty sore. So you might not feel it at first, but just kind of take things slow and listen to your body, but push yourself as well. So I like to do 100. So I'll do 25 and I'll switch around, and then I'll do 25 on this leg. So I'll do 4 sets of 25, and then I turn forward, and then I go back. I like to feel like I'm keeping my leg really straight and not pushing out, because you don't want your hips open. I try to keep them really square. And same thing, I'll do 4 sets of 25. So I'll do 25 on this leg, and I'll switch to the other. Obviously I'm just going through it a little bit fast so you can see everything that I do in my routine. But just remember, I'll put the sets and how many I'm doing so you can do it as well. So I put the band around just above my knee level, and I do squats. So feet are about shoulder width apart, and all I do is just go down and up. And when you go up, really try to squeeze at the top, and don't feel like you're going forward. You actually want to keep the weight more on the back of your heels. You can put your hands really on your hips, you can put forward. And again, I do 4 sets of 25. It really forces you to activate the muscles that you're working in your glutes. And so when you come down, you actually have to force your legs kind of out to keep it, the band kind of activated, and instead of having your knees come in. So it really adds a little bit extra to just a normal squat without having to say, do like a weighted squat, which might be kind of hard on your joints and your knees. So this makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's still manageable. Lastly, for kind of my little warm-up and leg exercise, I do band walks. So I just go down in a squat and small steps. You want to make sure that you're always keeping a good squat. You're not coming all the way in and back out. You want to kind of maintain your normal feet position and just slowly go over and to the side. I usually try, it depends on how my legs are feeling, but I'll usually try to do like 10 one way, 10 the other way, or 15 or 20, just depends on how I'm feeling. These really, really burn, but it's a great way to get your booty and your legs activated. And these are all great exercises as well to help your golf swing. It's just giving you that strength and more of the stability that you need. So when you're swinging, you have the leg movement to really push through and get that little extra power. So now we're going to do a little bit of arms, and that's where this bigger band comes in, and I like to do curls. For less tension, you can put 1 foot on and curl up. For more tension, you do 2. And if you really want to make it difficult, obviously just keep going out as far as you can, and that's going to add more tension. I usually like to do 4 sets of 10 or 12. Again, you guys can do whatever feels good to you and what you think that you need for your body. The next thing I do is overhead press. So same thing, less tension, more tension, but you just basically go over your head and push up. Really try to keep your core solid here. You don't want to like sway your back and have bad posture. You want to make sure that your core is always activated in all of these exercises that I'm showing you. So you're just kind of holding in and having some like tension there and making sure you're not like having bad posture, especially with the squats too. You don't want to feel like you're kind of leaning forward. You always want to make sure that you're engaging your core. And again, this is really great for your golf swing as well, since you're always engaging your core in your full swing. Okay, next thing you're going to do is wrap the band around the tree or a pole or whatever you have in front of you. Sorry. Thought I had to sneeze. I have allergies and being in the grass is not great. So all you do is come around here and then pull. Obviously this is a bigger tree, so it's going to have a lot of tension on it. I would normally go to a pole and do it that way. But what you're going to do here is lean over and pull and do rows. And then obviously you're going to do both arms with both. I like to do 4 sets of 12 for these. So what you want to do is feel like you're pulling with your back and keep your shoulder down instead of kind of shrugging up and pulling it. That way obviously you're working on your traps instead of the muscles that you actually want to activate here. So down and pull with your back and always get that kind of little bit of a hold. Never just try to rush these. Just always be really controlled and again, focus on your core and making sure that's always activated. Okay, now we're gonna get into the cardio or more of a HIIT session that I like to do. I hate running, like I absolutely hate it, and I'm sure a lot of people do too. So these are some exercises that I do that's gonna get your heart rate up, but also is more of like a full body workout. So first thing you're gonna do is jump squats. So that same movement that I was talking about earlier with the squat where you're activating your core, you're back on your heels, but this time you're gonna come up and jump. So you're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Next thing you're gonna do is split lunge squats. I think that's what it is. And Nico, do you wanna demonstrate this one? No? Okay. So what you're gonna do here is go in a lunge position. You get on some grass so I don't wipe out. And all you're gonna do is jump up. And when you jump up, you're gonna switch your legs and come down. So it's basically gonna look like that. So and if that's too difficult for you, you can kind of do what I was doing before where you come down, step up. So you can do that as well if jumping is not what you want to be doing. You can do 30 seconds with that as well. And then to finish this little circuit out, we're going to do jumping jacks. I think we all know how to do a jumping jack, but basically you jump up, your legs go out, your arms go up. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of those. We're gonna do 5 rounds. So the first circuit is jump squats, split squats, jumping jacks. Again, really listen to your body here. Do not push it. If you feel like you're not that level to do that, yeah, you can do 3 rounds, 2 rounds, 5 rounds, really whatever you guys wanna do. A reminder for all of these circuits, you wanna do 30 seconds rest in between each of the circuits. So you're gonna go 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here, and then you're gonna take your rest. For this next one, we're going to do a high knees. So basically, it's pretty self-explanatory, but you're just basically going to just do a running high knee. You can put your hands here to see if you touch, or you can just keep them to the side, but it's gonna look like this. So I'm gonna do 30 seconds of that. And then after you do the high knees, you're going to come here and we're going to do lunge pulses. So basically what a pulse is, instead of going like all the way up and down, you're going to stay in this position and just make small little movements. You're really going to feel the burn here. So you're going to do 30 seconds on this leg, switch, 30 seconds on this leg. And then we're going to do like a side kick, like a karate chop basically. What you're going to do is stand on, when you're on your left leg, all the weight's there, your arms go up in kind of a diagonal position, your leg goes out, you come in and you hold it in this position. You're going to do 30 seconds on this side, same thing 30 seconds on that side. And that will be the second circuit and you're done. You can do it again 2 times, 5 times, 3 times, whatever time you want, but always remember to take that rest in between each of them. And after that, maybe I'll do another circuit, but I think that's enough for today, just to kind of show you an easy routine. And one last thing that I always finish on, even though I hate doing it, either run a mile or I do 20 minutes of some kind of steady state cardio. So it could be, if you are at the gym, you can do a stair stepper, you can do a bike, or you can run, or you can walk on an incline. But here I usually just run and try to get my mile in just to finish out my workout for the day. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Something a little bit different and kind of what I do on either an off day, an active rest day, or when, you know, kind of my body's just hurting and I need to recover. So this is a great workout for anyone of all fitness levels. And always don't forget to leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. Right, Nico? You want people to give a thumbs up?